says, it is enough for the disciple to be like the teacher. So I'm back to verse 25. It is enough for the disciple to be like the teacher and the servant like his master. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebul, good job, Robin, how much more will they malign those of his household? So Jesus says, therefore, or so, have no fear of them. So Jesus' reason, first reason, or one of the reasons now, that he's saying don't be afraid of men is because, listen, opposition is going to be expected because you're united with me. You never think of it that way. Opposition is expected because you're united with me. If they've rejected me and I am the creator of the universe, if they've rejected me and my word spoke creation into existence, how much more will they reject you? Why are you expecting more from the world than you should? He's saying this hate, this vitriol that you will experience is on account of me. John 15 verse 8 says, if the world hates you, this is Jesus again, if the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you. Other translations say, remember this, that they will hate you because of me. People will reject you. Jesus is saying, listen, expect it. Don't take it personally. It is attack against you, but instead look to me. Because you know what, guys, if we understand, and Jesus is saying this, he understands human beings. He says, basically, if you understand what you fear, then you won't be as afraid of it anymore, right? Because isn't that so human? We always fear what we don't understand. But he's saying, listen, you can understand where this is coming from. And if you do, then it won't have power over you. Because it is not about us being liked. It is about Jesus being known. And we are united in him and with him. And we have assumed his reputation. As Christ is, so am I in this world. Right? I think 1 John says that. So I've assumed his reputation. I've assumed his identity. I identify with him. And so therefore I should accept what comes along with that identity. As a father, okay? As a dad, okay? It's part of my identity to care for my kids and love for them. And this is a role that I have accepted, obviously. This is a role I've accepted to properly love my children. But in order to properly love them, I have to discipline them. If I say part of my role as a father is to make sure my kids like me all the time, I am doing them a considerable amount of harm. Would you agree? Because sometimes I'm going to have to discipline them. I'm going to have to allow the life of Christ, the life of Jesus inside of me to be expressed. And that might come across as discipline. That means I may have to deny my kids things that they want so that they can get things that they need, so that they can grow to be healthy adults. And this is based on my identity. And so I have to accept that I cannot be liked by my children all the time. Guys, it's the same thing for us as believers. We've been united with Christ. It's part of our identity to make him known. It means that we're not going to be liked all the time. Everyone say boo-hoo. We're not going to be liked all the time. And guess what? Sometimes when you allow the life of Christ to be expressed to you, you may not be understood. You might get rejected. But know this, that he has the power to protect you and care for you. We're going to talk more about that.